Good evening, YouTubeites. How are you doing? And welcome to the Cover Price Top 10 list. Man, we got a good one for you. This is not the Ofer list. This might be my personal best list ever, as a matter of fact. But before we get started, we're going to let you congregate, and TiVo's going to hit us with a little intro music.
I'm in love with the shape of you. I'm in love with the shape of you. I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with the shape of you. I'm in love with the shape of you. I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with the shape of you.
All right, everybody. How you doing? Like I said, welcome to the show. Before we get started, TiVo's got a little sinus infection, so he's sounding a little scratchy. So I'm going to go ahead and take over the intro today. But before we get started, Miss Laura,
Yes.
say what's good to the people.
Hi, guys. Oh, yeah. Welcome on in. I agree with JB. I saw some people commenting already saying that this list, they probably are going to have some on here. So this will be a good one for everybody out there in the audience, in the chat watching.
Gabe, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Spider-Man. We got a lot.
Yeah, I think there was a question, right? TiVo posted the question, what was the over-under on Spider-Man books? And you posted it at 7.5?
Whoa.
That's
to clarify that, I put spider-related books.
Related. Okay, related. You're right. You got to go related.
Spider-related.
Anyway, as we were mentioning, everybody, welcome to tonight's show. This is the top 10 list brought to you by CovrPrice, highlighting the hottest trending books of the week. Actually, the hottest selling books of the week. The trending one is coming up on Thursday. But we're going to go over the hottest selling books in the market. And this show is also sponsored by our good friends over at Bird City Comics. Make sure to use the discount code of LOTLB to get 15% off items in the store. Miss Laura, do you got any you don't got anything dropping like that you're going to share tonight, right? You're going to show us something on Thursday maybe?
You know, we are waiting on something to get approved. And if it's approved, we'll be dropping it on Friday and I'll show you guys on Thursday.
All right, there you go. There's a tease for you, everybody. Plus, remember, if you want to get the latest information or get the latest exclusive text to your phone, text the word exclusive to 833-550-0802 to subscribe to the Bird City text line. Now, let's get this show kicked off with our runner-up. I think, Laura, you're going to take us on with this runner-up, right?
Yep, this one almost made the list. Almost. The Spectacular Spider-Man number 99. This came out in 1985. This book saw a massive spike in movement when the Spot was announced as a villain in the upcoming Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Of course, it quieted down dramatically after the announcement until now. Fans are seeing the film in droves and making their feeling known regarding the Spot as they secure his second appearance and first cover in this fantastic book. We tracked 19 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 149%. With a high sale of $320 for a 9.8 and a raw near mint going for about $38. And remember, guys, no spoilers in the chat if you haven't seen the film yet.
We're going to try and extend this spoiler-free zone another week. I have reviewed tonight's notes, and we really tried to keep it spoiler-free. So I do want to ask the mods in the chat, if you see anybody dropping any spoilers, go ahead and dump them.
There are some light spoilers.
Runner up on the list tonight, we've got Spectacular Spider-Man issue number 99. All right, now for the top 10 presented by CovrPrice. Gabe, what have we got at number 10?
Bringing in the top 10 is Amazing Spider-Man number 78. This is from 1969, dudes. This book is a double whammy. While Into the Spider-Verse fans may recognize the Prowler as Earth 610's version of Aaron Davis. The Prowler first appeared in this 1969 issue with the secret identity of Hobie Brown. Those who watched Across the Spider-Verse might know that identity better as the scene-stealing himself, Spider-Punk. Hobie's first appearance is seeing a Spike with this sudden public admiration. When it comes to the Prowler, Miles' uncle Aaron made this character popular into the Spider-Verse, and his death motivated Miles to become the hero he is. Without revealing too much, the Prowler remains a significant part of Miles Morales in Across the Spider-Verse. With such an essential key and connection to two vital characters in Miles' epic animated trilogy, it makes sense that it happened that had a sudden traction of 16 copies sold. That's a 7-day trend of 203%. High sell is $700 for a CGC 9.0, and a raw VG, the fair market value for those is going for $72.
Damn! A VG going for $72. That's like a 3.0. Come on, man.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
I'm officially on the board. Are you on the board yet? Who's Gabe? Are you on the board yet?
I'm not on the board yet.
I'm not yet.
No, not yet.
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
no,
at number two, not number two. At number 10, we have Amazing Spider-Man issue number 78 from 1969. All right, at number 9, man, we're just all Spidey all day. First 3 books on the list, all Spider-Man. At number 9, The Spectacular Spider-Man, issue 98 from 1985. Now, the Spot was always a fascinating villain, but never an entirely threatening one. Across the Spider-Verse took the gimmick villain and made him a true force of nature. It's tough to describe how the Spot shifts into the A tier of comic book villains without giving away any spoilers. This film gives the character depth and is intertwined with Miles Morales' growth as a hero. He may start as a joke, but by the end of the film, you see what the Spot is truly capable of, and man, it's terrifying. Enough said. We can't wait to see more of this villain in the next movie. We tracked 28 copies sold, a 7-day trend of 112%, with a high sale of $350 for a CGC 9.8, and a new current raw near mint fair market value of $27.
Damn! So his cover's going for more than.
Yeah, let me check that. Yeah. Near mint fair market value on number 99 is $38, where number 98 is only $27.
It is the stronger cover. Even though it's his second appearance, it's his first cover. So, I mean, maybe it kind of weighs out. And I like that cover, the yellow.
I wonder what the chat's going to say. By the way, make sure to comment your favorite cover on this video if you're watching it on the rewind. Or if you're in the live when this ends, make sure you comment your favorite cover. And yeah, let's get that that question answered. I always feel that the first appearance on the cover, there's a couple of examples. You know, we've got the Hulk 181. You've got Red Sonja in the Conan book. She comes out in the previous issue and nobody wants it. There's a couple of examples of that. All right, at number 9, The Spectacular Spider-Man issue number 98 from 1985. What do we got at number 8, Laura?
We are just cruising. Okay, Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 7. This is from 1984. It's the direct edition. Rumors of Sydney Sweeney playing Spider-Woman have been floating around since the announcement of her casting. More recently, a fan illustrated Sweeney in a Julia Carpenter Spider-Woman costume. The image's popularity has permeated nearly every site covering the Spider-Verse movies. Additionally, Total Film Magazine's recent interview with Sweeney has been misrepresented by various sites. They cite her saying that she will play Julia Carpenter, the second Spider-Woman. However, if you read the interview, there's no official confirmation. Even so, the likelihood of her playing the iteration of Spider-Woman is high. With the popularity of Spider-Verse and Sweeney's star power, Julia Carpenter is building up tons of hype as we wait for a glimpse of her first live-action appearance. We tracked 32 copies sold, of Secret Wars number 7 at a 7-day trend of 124%, with a high sale of $255 for a 9.8 and a raw near mint going for about $29.
Hey,
If you
tell me about this
watch,
book. We were just talking about this was like $3 forever, and now you're gonna get what, $29?
yeah, if you watch,
That is a fodder book for the longest time in like dollar bins, and now look
Yeah.
at it.
if you watch old long-term spec videos from Lords, we had Julia Carpenter on our list at least 2 years ago. So, hey, man, I'm just saying,
Read the tea leaves, man.
Read
I'm
the tea
telling you.
leaves.
Shots.
You know what? I may have to take what are those? What's that drink called? The tea and the whiskey.
The
Colds?
A hot toddy?
Hot toddy.
hot
Yeah,
toddy.
a hot
that'll
toddy
make
is
this
in
feel
my
better.
future, man.
That's not tea, that's cider, isn't it? Isn't it apple cider?
No,
apple cider?
it's hot
Someone in the
tea.
chat, what's in a
It's
hot
hot
toddy?
tea and it's hot tea and whiskey and honey.
No, it's okay. Yeah, we gotta let the
No.
chat decide.
Maybe-
This is
maybe
Yeah,
it's
let
like
the
a
chat tell us what's in a
colloquialism
hot
or-
toddy, everybody.
It
I
may
wanna
be
know. I wanna
different,
know.
maybe
in every
regional.
area.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay,
I'm
at
s-
number 8, we've got Marvel Superhero Secret Wars issue number 7 from 1994. What do we got at number 7, Gabe?
Number 7, we got World Tree number 1, the Peach Momoko Thank You second print Virgin 1 per store cover. That checks all the boxes.
Yeah, it
Peach Momoko's unique style is why she's one of the most sought after artists in the industry today. Whether you are a fan of the style or not, everyone agrees that Momoko's style is highly recognizable. In a world of digital artists, original watercolor makes for a welcomed variant. The second print was released this past week, and stores were given a thank you virgin version of Momoko's 1 in 75 variant, limited to 1 per store. Less than a week after its release, the book has jumped to a fair market value of $100 for a near mint raw. Additionally, we've tracked 62 copies sold, a 7-day trend of 65%, and a high sale of 150 for a raw copy.
All
Well,
right,
since
Tivo was right about
we,
toddies.
we invoked the name of Peach Momoko, so
Oh,
you know what that
no.
means, right?
Oh no.
Hey guys, it's Lou here, your out of shape comic book collector, and I'm welcoming you to another episode of What to Put in Your Box.
Oh man, you're not gonna believe this, dude. Your book came back a 9.8.
A 9-8 karate kick! Oh. Hey guys, it's Comic Lou here, and this is another episode of our Top 10, where the comics we talk about, ironically, are on my eBay store. And I'm here, joined by the comic sensei from Alaska himself, Kevin.
What's up, guys? We got our top 10 books. This is on our top 10 here. It's Peach Momoko.
Peach
Interesting.
Momoko!
Wanna take a look?
I love Peach Momoko. I love Peach.
Dude, dude, it's my book. Dude, stop! It's my book! Dude, stop!
Man, I'm T-Ho from Lords of the Short Box. Screw that guy, British style. Yo, DJ Curse Words, kick it.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside your head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things are.
Man, what the fuck is that?
The way that
That never gets
Ages
old.
Comics of Alaska with that one. By the way, if you're not following Ages Comics of Alaska, they're a great follow on Instagram. Seriously, they drop a lot of really cool content,
And
so
also
make sure you
check
go
out
follow
the new variant that they dropped, Good Boy. Good Boy, the Prodigal Son. It's the reverse story of John Wick. It's what if John Wick had died and his dog went on a fucking killing rampage.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. At number 7, we've got World Tree, issue number 1, the Peach Momoko Thank You second print. Whew. Virgin variant, 1 per store. I couldn't even get it all out in one breath. Okay. At number 6, we've got Spider-Woman, issue number 1, originally published in 1978. Now, Spider-Woman has been getting lots of love in the cinema. While Jessica Drew from Across the Spider-Verse doesn't quite match her comic counterpart, there are some similarities. Both Jessica Drew characters are still very active Spider-Women, even while pregnant. Aside from her animated appearance, some photos of the all Spider-Women together have also been revealed from the set of Sony's Madam Web. With this traction, producer Amy Pascal also confirmed that a live-action Spider-Woman film alongside a live-action Miles film was in development, though we don't know which version. Now, the hype is building as fans get more information about the film. We track 36 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 118%, with a high sale of $269 for a CGC 9.8 and a new raw near mint fair market value of $45. That
JB,
seems
what's the
affordable.
other book, that other Spider-Woman book where she has like her ass in the air and she, she's like crawling over
Oh,
the
that's
edge?
an Avengers
Milo
cover.
Manera.
Yes,
Oh,
that book is like skyrocketing right now.
Devo knows it. He knows the one with the ass in the air. Man.
Yeah,
yes.
well,
Yeah, it was like canceled or some shit. But it's an homage to an actual cover he did for Penthouse Comics. I think I have that actually in my giant box of porn magazines. that
Nice.
LCS gave me.
Nice.
Yeah, but Marvel blinked and they put the cover or the logo across her butt, so it wasn't
Exactly.
Even
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it was? So coming in at
Not
number
much
6,
anymore.
we've got Spider-Woman, issue number 1 from 1978. Laura, what do we have at number 5?
oh, it's kind of interesting to see this on the list again, but here we go. Ultimate Fallout number 4 from 2011. In a movie with so many Spider-Men, is a true achievement that Miles Morales still shines as the main character. While every core Spider variant has their moment to shine, Miles proves that a Spider-Verse movie would not be possible without this titular character. Matt, we got to stop using that word. That word drives me nuts. Titular.
You said it right.
I always get that word too. The movie
Say it
takes you
again,
on
Laura.
an emotional journey of growth as one of the greatest Spider-Man variants ever. With the release of his second film and a PS5 game on the way, and word of a live-action film in development, the heat for Miles Morales' first appearance will be around for a while. We tracked 40 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 105%, with a high sale of $2,354 for a CGC 9.8 and a raw near mint fair market value of $530. Now, TiVo, you hold if you have this, right?
Yeah, I'm like literally in the process of trying to sneeze right now. So,
I know Tivo's got multiple copies of this. This was also a book that I went and chased. You know, when the first film came out, I took my kids to go see it, and it changed me. I was like, wow, man, this character is awesome. And I had really very little exposure to him because I hadn't read it in the comics. So I went out and started chasing this book. And at that time, when the first movie dropped, you could buy raw copies of this book for $100 to $150 pretty regularly. And then
Yeah, people
something
seem to be
changed.
selling right now too, and I don't
And
know.
then it just
I have the
boomed.
entire Ultimate. I almost have every goddamn Ultimate title because I was pulling them all when they came out back in the early 2010s or actually 2002. I sold my other ones, but I have all the Ultimate Fallouts. I have all the Ultimate Spider-Man, Volume 1, Volume 2. The death of Peter Parker in the Ultimate version, the death of Peter Parker, it really hits home. And when I did my quick little out of the theater review and I said things that Tio should watch that you should watch is the new Spider-Man animated film. That's a no-brainer. And I put it top 5, and people argued. Some people said they hated it. Some people said no. And I was like, you know what? As if you parse my words and say it's a comic book film, it is literally a comic book film. There's panels. They show comic books. I mean, it's, you know what I mean? There's famous covers that we all recognize throughout the film. Do you know what I mean? That's when I say it's a pure comic book film, top 5. Even I would say even a pure superhero film, top 5 for me all time. It's my opinion, you know. But you know, some people said they hated it. I was like, I don't know what you're tripping on, dog, but you know, it was absolutely fantastic.
That's crazy.
And they kicked the animation up just to a whole new level. What was cool was each character had their own animation style, if you noticed.
Yeah,
I
because it's
kind
called
of did.
Spider Gwen. It looked just like Robbie Rodriguez's art.
Yeah, and then Spider
Radio
Punk
art.
had his own aesthetic. I think Spider Punk stole the scene. But we won't get into spoilers. Maybe next week, if you guys all want, we could do a spoiler review of it. Once everybody gets a chance to see
Ooh,
it.
that'd be fun.
That sounds fantastic.
For the
So
four
we've
people
got
who haven't seen it yet.
130 strong in the chat. If you're enjoying tonight's show, take a moment to
All right.
hit that thumbs up.
I'm gonna
At
stop
number
talking now.
5, Ultimate Fallout 4 from 2011. Gabe, what do we got at number 4?
Number 4, we're getting pretty good on that over under with these Spider-Man books, because now we're talking about Amazing Spider-Man number 10 from 2014. While Oscar Isaac gives an unforgettable voice performance as Miguel O'Hara, Daniel Kaluuya steals the scene as the anti-chick hero Spider-Punk, Hobie Brown, in a perfectly organized and strictly run spider society. Punk is the antithesis of the militaristic Spider-Man 2099. Hobie Brown ideology is often constrained to Miguel's strict rulings. This makes him an obvious outlier to the rest of the Spider-Men. Ultimately, Hobie is the catalyst that motivates Miles to venture out on his own path. That's all we'll say for now. Listen for that sick guitar riff entrance when Spider-Punk first appears in the film. We've tracked 27 copies sold, a 7-day trend of 175%, and a high sale of $223 for a CGC 9.8. And near mint raws are a fair market value of $42.
Since I'm behind the scenes producing, I get to play the clips for him butchering Daniel Kaluuya's name.
Herberlinger, Bert Herngave, Irv Hermlinger, Bing Livehanger, Livelink, Bert Herkern, Bingo Ling Fucker.
Exactly. That was rough.
In a book that is still affordable, everybody, I think it's, in raw anyway. At number 4, we've got Amazing Spider-Man issue number 10 from 2014. Tivo, show me what we got at number 3.
What's the count so far on Spider-Man books? Let's recap here. So, Spider-related books.
Spider-related. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4, 5,
6, 7 so far.
7.
No wonder the over and under was 7.5.
All right.
All right. What do we got at number 3?
Oh.
At number 3, we've got Rocketeer, issue number 1, the Adam Hughes Virgin 1 in 10 variant. Now, the Rocketeer is an iconic figure of the 90s. While we haven't seen a Rocketeer cover make the top 10 list in a while, Adam Hughes is the artist to change that pattern. Hughes brings your nostalgia to life as the Rocketeer proudly flies through the sky. Aside from the stellar artwork, this Virgin cover is also a retailer incentive, making it a little harder to obtain. There are plenty of these covers currently circulating in the aftermarket, though. As fans of the Rocketeer lock down their copy, we may see a diminishing supply in the near future. With less than a week since its debut, only time will tell if this cover will fly any higher. But this week, we tracked 28 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 177%, with a high sale of $30 for a raw copy and a new near mint fair market value of $20.
Gabe, you're a 90s guy. This is like the perfect artist for this book, right? Gabe?
You're muted, Gabe.
Gabe?
No, I agree. Anything Adam Hughes does is amazing, and it looks perfect for this.
Yeah, I'm in love.
All right, coming in at number 3, we've got Rocketeer issue number 1 from 2023. Laura, what do we got at number 2? Is it Spider-Man?
It is. Here we go again. Spider-Man number 7, the Humberto Ramos top secret spoiler. This came out this year. Spider-Boy continues his reign over the top 10 list. While his first appearance may occasionally fall a few spots, he remains one of the year's hottest releases. Edge of Spider-Verse number 3 reveals even more comic covers of the hit character. It seems that Marvel has bigger plans for this mysterious new Spider variant. We tracked 72 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 101%, with a high sale of $135 for a CGC 9.8 and a raw near mint fair market value of $28.
Oh, $28. I'm still up. I got mine for 25.
just wait for when Venom Boy, was it Kid Venom or whatever the fuck his name is, comes out. That's gonna populate this list.
Carnage
It's
Boy.
gonna really pop.
Carnage Boy. Was it Venom, Kid Venom, or Venom Boy, or what is it? One of the two. I don't know.
I don't know. We got 148 strong in the chat. You know, I am going to remind you, as soon as we finish the top 10, I'm going to load up our random comment picker and grab one of the comments from last Thursday's show. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link for the live chat. Get your comment in before we get to the end of it. Gabe, first of all, let me recap. Number 2, Spider-Man. Number 7, the Humberto Ramos top secret variant. And Gabe, tell us what we got at number 1.
Number 1, this is surprising to me. This is Spider-Man 2099, number 1 from 1992. To say that Spider-Man 2099 was a highly anticipated character is an understatement. The anticipation was so high for Miguel O'Hara's debut that fans wondered if his character would live up to the hype. Less than a week after the movie's debut, O'Hara soars to the top of the list, as his character most definitely lived up to the hype. Since the beginning, fans were told the sequel to Into the Spider-Verse would be a 2-part movie. That means there is still plenty of Spider-Man 2099 to explore, and we're all here for it. We've tracked 144 copies sold and a 7-day trend of 120%, with a high sale of 175 for a CGC 9.8, and the fair market right now for near mint raw is $20.
There was some speculation on the Twitterverse today about part 2 of the Across the Twitterverse coming out because of the WGA strike. And people say because they removed the date or whatever, but from what I understand, they were filmed back to back, so they could release them within like 6 months apart. You know what I mean? Kind of like Avengers Endgame and Infinity War. It was 1 year apart, I believe. So we shall see, but I'm looking forward to that. So.
And there we have it, folks. 143 strong in the chat. We appreciate you. Please take a moment to give us a thumbs up. At number 1 this week, Spider-Man 2099, issue number 1. That's right. Now, we're going to go ahead and pull a comment. I know we're running tight on time. We want to keep the show tight because Laura, by the way, make sure everybody is subscribed to Nerdvana. There is a link in this description of this video. Get on over there because as soon as this show ends, they're going live and you don't want to miss them. There's so much knowledge dropped on that channel all week, actually. There's a lot of content on that channel. Great job. Great job. All right. So
good job with your auction. Great job with the auction. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. And I was so glad you were there, TiVo. You helped so much. You were like, Laura, do this. And I was like, not thinking about what I was supposed to be doing. So it helped. It was nice having you there. Like a little guardian angel.
You're welcome.
This is your last chance to get your comment in on last Thursday's Shakers list.
I'll tell you something to give them some time to comment.
Well, I think we still have 5 minutes before Laura has to go. So
take
if you
your
want
time. Don't rush on my
give him a
account.
little bump of
I'll give him a little
music.
bump.
Give him a chance.
All
You got 135 strong in here.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely.
May I have your attention, please?
We are at war.
when they got up this morning, they did not plan to die this day. Allow them dignity and death.
Who wants to die?
All right. That's plenty of time. Let's head on over here and grab a comment from last Thursday's Shakers show. By the way, make sure to comment your favorite cover on today's show as soon as this video ends or the live stream ends, and you can comment below to enter this Thursday's Shakers contest. What do we got? We had 57 comments, and now we've got 70. That might be one of the all-time highs, 70 comments. Let's see, what is the winning comment?
They see TiVo sending out these amazing packages.
Wait, Gold Gauntlet comments again?
Wow.
With just the straight-up comment, thank you. Gold Gauntlet Comics, you know what that is? It's participation. You can't win if you're not participating. And Gold Gauntlet Comics is participating, and we truly appreciate it.
Go play the lottery, man. Jeez.
I know, no
seriously.
Shit. Let me go ahead and unhide
got some luck.
Well, that's today's show, everybody. Laura, want to say goodbye to the people? You got anything coming up you want to share besides your going live in 2 minutes?
Yeah, we're covering Spider Women over at Nerdvana, so we'll be doing a whole lineup of keys and covers and all kinds of fun stuff. And I mean, I guess other than that, not really. Tune in on Thursday because hopefully we'll be able to do a cover reveal for Friday's launch.
Nice. Gabe, what have you got to say?
Thanks a lot, everybody, for showing up. I hope everybody got a good list this week. So thanks for showing up. See you guys on Thursday.
Yeah, don't get all happy with your high numbers this week. You're going to get crushed on the Shakers list. That's how it normally happens. I just want to say, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I am doing some stuff on Whatnot. I bought 4 of those books in today's top 10 list will be for sale tomorrow. Use the discount code in the description below. And that's it. Don't forget, we had a good time. TiVo, take us home.
Keep you digging the long boxes. Sorry, guys. I'm sick.
Buddy.
Peace out.
Oh.
Shake and bake and pull it back. Oh my God. Somebody show that. Hold on and get some, boys.
In the great hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's 3 greatest heroes, created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
TV 1-4.
Now that's a name I've not heard.
TV 1-4. TV 1-4.
Laugh it up. Buzz.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is upright.
Shake and bake and pull it back.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is upright. In this, you shall know that the Lord is upright.
Hold on and get some, boys.
Jack, here's the deal. I'm the best there is.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is upright.
What's in the box?